The emotion, the intensity, the celebration, and whether in the light of day or dark of night, one thing never changes. We're all united with the Mountaineers.
Welcome to the United Bank Playbook with Coach Dana Holgorsen.
Welcome in, everybody. It is time for the United Bank Playbook. Tony Caridi along with the coach of the Mountaineers, and so it is West Virginia against TCU. These have been three really good games since the two of us joined the Big 12 Conference. Scheme-wise, you kind of have a good idea what he's trying to do, he being Gary Patterson, the TCU head coach, and on the other side, I think he's probably got a pretty good read on you. Talk about this chess game.
Yeah, he's been involved in defending this style of an offense for, you know, the better part of 2 decades, which is as long as he's been at TCU. So I think the interesting thing is that after 2 years in the Big 12, knowing that you got to score some points, he goes out and he gets Doug Meacham and Sonny Cumbie to come in and run the same offense that virtually we do, Texas Tech does, you know, and Oklahoma State does, and Oklahoma does, to be able to compete at that level. So he's done a good job of revamping his offense, but defensively they've always been the same.
So what's his prescription been to try to slow you down?
You know, I tell you, they read routes better than anybody I've seen in quite some time. They do a great job up front with their D-line. They're physical, they're big, they're as technically sound as you can possibly get. You know, the back end, they're always in the right place at the right times, and they do an outstanding job of reading routes. So it's going to be a challenge for us. I mean, when we do get people open, we're going to have to make some tight throws, and we're going to have some receivers make some catches when they're covered.
Now, you are not as dependent upon your passing game as you have been in the past. I know that the running game has been more productive. Is it fair to say that you're probably going to have more versatility there than in the past meetings?
Yeah, I hope so. You know, I think we ran the ball against these guys pretty decent last year, and we started the game really good with running it between the tackles. It's going to be a challenge. You did a decent job of it last year, need to be able to do a good job of it this year. It's one of the reasons why I went to a lot of two-back, a lot of tight end stuff, because if you're just getting 4 and 5 wide against these guys, they're going to read and they're going to know where everybody's at. So you got to be able to do some different things in the run game to be able to keep them off balance.
And on the other side here, in the final question, you're going to see a quarterback that runs it for the 2nd consecutive game. It was Seth Russell for Baylor Boykin. Does that help you, having seen a QB that's trying to run it?
I certainly don't think it's going to hurt any. You know, and you know, we got our hands full with Boykin. There's no question. I thought he was the best player in college football last year. Just a dynamic kid that's smart, that loves to play the game. We got to keep him in check. You're not going to stop him by any means. You got to be able to keep him in check. That starts in the run game. Need to stop the backs from running, but we also need to stop the quarterback as well.
Coach, we wish you the best.
All right, thank you.